Yo, what's good, family? Welcome back to another episode of Tax-Free Living, where I teach entrepreneurs and business owners just like you how to live tax-free. Now, today's episode is just like every episode, which means it's gonna be a great episode, right? But the title of today's episode is how to pay yourself through an LLC in 2023. Every year we know we have tax changes, so I want to make sure that I'm giving you not just good knowledge, but recent and the latest knowledge, especially when it comes to taxes, when it comes to being a business owner, and when it comes to, in this case, how to pay yourself properly, okay? But before we get into the episode, you already know, guys, I need you to like, I need you to subscribe, and I need you to share this video out to somebody you know, because this is one of the top questions I get every single day. Carter, I have an LLC, but how do I pay myself, right? Like, do I run payroll? Do I do deposits? How do I pay myself from an LLC properly? So I know you know people that need this information, so share with somebody you know, share with somebody you love, and give them the information to help them live tax-free in 2023. But before we get to today's topic, y'all, just let you know on things that I've been doing. You have been DMing me saying like, hey Carter, we love the YouTube, and you all been leaving comments that we love the YouTube channel, but can you give us more insight on like what you're going through, what your day-to-day is? So currently, guys, you know, we're in the middle of tax season, and my team is, you know, obviously busy like anybody else's team, because we have high-level clients that we still work with one-on-one and have to prepare their taxes. But like, as a business owner, what can you be doing right now to like better your situation so tax season can be easier for you, right? You want to just make sure you're in steady communication with your tax preparer. Please do not wait to the last minute. We're at the end. We're coming to the edge of tax season right now. And some of you all haven't even reached out to your accountant yet, right? And for me, that is like, you don't, if you want to show me you don't love me, reach out to me 2 days before the tax deadline and say, hey, I need your help, right? Because you're just going to give me a headache. So I think what we're going through right now is we're trying to make sure that we're on, you know, communicating with our clients and making sure that they give us all the documents that we need so that we can prepare their taxes on time. And if you do that, your accountant, your CPA, your tax preparer will love you so much more. Okay, without further ado, guys, let's get into today's episode. So before I teach you all how to pay yourself from your LLC in 2023, let me just talk about again what an LLC is and how you should be operating your LLC to make sure it's operating the most efficient way. So LLC stands for Limited Liability Company, right? We all know that by now. And when you set up your LLC, you want to get your EIN, which is free on the IRS website. Do not fall for these scam websites that try to charge you for your EIN, which is your employer identification number. Then after you got your LLC documents and your EIN documents, you want to take that to the bank where you can open up a business bank account. Because what we're not going to do is we're not going to be operating our business out of our personal account. That is what we call commingling funds, and that can get your LLC dissolved in the courtroom when you're facing a litigation. So we want to open up a business bank account so we're not operating our LLC from our personal account. So that's how you make sure your LLC is structured the right way. So what is an LLC according to the IRS? An LLC is what we call a pass-through entity, which means that all of the money that passes through your LLC still comes to you. There is no such thing as you leaving the money in your LLC because you don't want to be taxed on it personally. That does not exist. That is not possible. All the money that comes to your LLC is going to hit your personal tax return. Okay, so don't be fooled thinking like, if I leave the money in my LLC and I don't pay it to me, I don't got to pay taxes on it. No, that's false, and you're going to be surprised with a huge tax bill if you're not planning for it. Okay, so LLCs are what we call pass-through entities. So now that we know that all the money comes to us, do we still have to pay ourselves? And if we do, how much do we pay ourselves? As a business owner with an LLC, you don't have to pay yourself from your LLC every year. You don't have to. You can go years without paying yourself any money from your LLC if you don't want to, right? A lot of business owners reinvest majority of their money in the first few years to make sure the business is operating at its fullest potential so that it has the highest chances of growth. So you do not have to pay yourself from your LLC. Now, if you do want to, how do you properly pay yourself from an LLC? Well, let me tell you how not to pay yourself from an LLC first, and then I'll tell you how to pay yourself from an LLC. If you're the owner of your LLC, you do not, I repeat, you do not want to run payroll to pay yourself from your LLC. Why? Because LLC owners cannot write off the money that they pay themselves from their business. So if you pay yourself $5,000 from your business, you cannot write off that $5,000 as a payroll expense. But when you run payroll from your LLC to your personal account, the payroll software is going to recognize it as an expense. So really, you're cheating the IRS out of the money that you pay yourself. So if you pay yourself via payroll for $5,000 and you're LLC owner, your LLC is going to show a $5,000 write-off of payroll expense, which is illegal if you are the LLC owner. So that is why if you have an LLC, you do not want to run payroll if you're paying yourself. If you have other employees, you can absolutely run payroll for them. But when it comes to you, it is illegal for you to pay yourself payroll from your LLC because you're cheating the IRS out of money, okay? So that's what you don't want to do, all right? So now that you know what you don't want to do, like Carter, how do I properly pay myself from my LLC? Well, let's talk about it. Now that you have your LLC and your business bank account, which we just talked about, if you want to pay yourself, all you have to do is simply transfer money from your business account to your personal account. That's it. It's not hard. It's not complicated. You don't got to overdo it. All you have to do is simply transfer money from your business account to your personal account if you want to pay yourself from your business if you have an LLC. You can do this via transfer. You can do this via wire. You can do this via Zelle. But you just want to make it trackable for once because it's still going to be counted as owner's draw, which is not a deduction, but you still want to know how much you paid yourself. But you simply transfer money from your business account to your personal account. You could do it once a week, you could do it once a month, you could do it once a quarter, you could do it once a year. Whatever frequency is best for you, that's what you do. But if you want to pay yourself, simply transfer money from your business account to your personal account. That's it. Really simple, guys, right? That's it. It's not complicated. It's not nuanced. You don't, again, it's not nothing you really have to conceptually think about. Just do a transfer. And that is simply how you pay yourself from your LLC to your personal account. Really easy. Now, what I will say is this. At a certain point, you want to upgrade your LLC to an S corporation. We've talked about this in multiple videos, guys. At some point, you want to upgrade your LLC to an S corporation. And that point is when your LLC is earning more than $40,000 net income for the year. And the rules for paying yourself through an S corporation is drastically different than the rules paying yourself from an LLC. Now, if you want to know how to pay yourself through an S corporation, I did a video on this. Just scroll back to the archives and see the video of how to pay yourself properly through an S corporation. But this video is teaching you how to properly pay yourself from an LLC in 2023. So if you like this video, guys, please, again, like, subscribe, share this video with a friend. Again, I'm just really loving YouTube and preparing my YouTube content because I get to really give you all the full scope. You know, Instagram, we have 60, 90 seconds for reels and things like that. So I can't really give you all the full scope and we can't really dive deep on these tax topics. But with YouTube, I'm able to go as long as I want, as deep as I want, and we're able to learn more so that we can earn more. Like, subscribe, guys. Share this with a friend, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.